And good morning, and welcome into the starting lineup on ESPN Radio 1340, 1069 WCDT Winchester. Am I in camera? I am Joe Abraham. I think that's a me issue, not a you issue. I am Joe Abraham. Oh, it's because we're on the three shot.
We're on the three shot. There you go. Yeah.
I looked up and I'm like, where am I?
There you go.
I am Joe Abraham. He's Chewy. It is it's a What the Florida Friday here on the starting lineup. And you can get involved in the show, as we encourage you to do each and every day. It's fairly simple. You can actually, not a lot of people, Chewy, take advantage of this, unless we're running, I know everybody's phones work. I know they all have the number. But unless we're running like trivia, the phones don't really ring. People don't call in to get involved in the show, which is fine. There's other ways.
Thank God.
You can do so at 931-967-3500. You can text the show at 931-305-5611. But a lot of people, what they like to do is they like to go over to Facebook and pull up the live stream. Yes, that's right. You can see us sitting in studio and comment directly into the show, which is a little bit easier as far as interacting on an ongoing basis. But, like I said, it's a What the Florida Friday today, Chewy. It's also supposed to be 81 degrees.
Yeah. Also with a 30% chance of showers.
What the crap?
Yeah, it's I don't understand what's going on. This is ridiculous. There's like
warming.
Flowers outside.
Yeah.
And like some of the trees are getting their leaves back all of a sudden.
And I know that you only deal with like a 24-hour rotation, but have you seen like what the 5 or 10 day looks like?
It's a lot of the same. Just hot, humid, very summer-like.
Really?
Yeah.
We're going to get slapped in the face by like
I'm wondering
20 degrees here.
Exactly.
At some point, right?
I'm thinking there's going to be like one last wicked cold snap that slaps us in the face before we get ready for spring.
Yeah, it'll come in like April. No, you're right. I'm looking at it. Over the 10-day says basically it's not going to drop below 60 for the next 10 days.
Yeah.
That's nice. I like that. You don't. I know you, but I like that. I'm sure a lot of our listeners do. Their allergies probably don't.
Yeah, that was one thing I was going to bring up this morning. I just got a new whip rental.
Oh yeah,
2025.
Oh,
dude, yeah.
I bet the defroster works on that baby.
You're telling me
using it right now, but
well, yeah, of course. Now I don't need the defroster, but. Not bad.
They're repairing repairing the truck?
Yeah, we finally got it dropped off, but it's got this big LCD like screen dashboard.
Whoa.
It's the only thing it's got. Like everything is digital. It's real wild.
Wow.
Yeah. It's got like a key dongle thing. Yeah. Smells really weird. Like it has every last person in the car, but it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice.
Listen, I've seen what you carry around sometimes in your car. It doesn't smell any weirder than your
no, dude. No. I'm not talking. I'm just saying, when you get into it, you'll know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
There's a particular smell in there that's very obvious.
Okay. Well, people can get involved in the show this morning by going over to the Facebook page and, like I said, pulling up the FMO Facebook feed.
So are you wearing baseball gear for the baseball game tonight?
Well, I'm wearing... No. So yesterday, I didn't get a chance to go to the baseball game last night. Johnny Hand went over there. And, Monday, we're going to be over at Franklin County High School to call their baseball game. And it's spring. Spring ball is going on. And I have been trying to get a stain out of the front of this. I don't know what I dropped on it, but I had been trying to get a stain out of it forever. And finally I did. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to rock the Derek Jeter jersey today.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's maybe the brightest color I've ever seen on you. Usually you're always wearing like black or like dark brown, dark green.
It's white with navy, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I like
Yankees
it. No, I'm
jersey.
saying it looks nice, Joe.
Appreciate it.
It's a change of pace for you, but
I got a whole fit going on. I got my navy hat, Franklin County hat, right? And my shoes. I got my navy shoes on. Can't see them, and I can't stretch. I'm not that flexible. So
Landon's already jumping in the chat this morning. Good morning, Landon.
Good morning, Landon. Okay, so today on the show, in hour number 2, Sammy D is going to be in studio. We got a lot to get into this morning, including we can talk a little bit about free agency in the NFL. It's been a little while since we actually talked real sports. But the Tennessee Titans are sitting pretty healthily with $93.8 million in cap space, which is second most in the league. And boy, do they need to put it to work for them. So we can talk a little bit about that if we want to this morning. And I've got some other things. This weekend is the Demolition Derby. It's also Chewy's birthday weekend. And before we get into what the Florida Friday, I do want to address this major life milestone which is happening in his life this weekend.
Okay. Landon, by the way, says he likes the hat and the chain. It looks good. So everyone's liking you. Hey, you're pulling off the lighter colors really well.
Appreciate it. But maybe I need to
lighten up your wardrobe just a bit. Incorporate some grays and stuff.
Don't know about all that. But maybe I need to go all Rob Kortner and start wearing like cool jerseys and
maybe I don't know if you could pull it off like Rob does.
Yeah.
Rob he's I don't know. He just looks fly no matter what he's got on.
So, Chewy, this is your final starting lineup before you turn 30.
That's right. 3 decades. Which doesn't sound like a lot in hindsight. I guess it's not. But
I don't know, man.
30, dude. It's officially unk status, as the kids would say.
Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to hold a little public service announcement for you and anybody else who's getting up there in age. When you hit 30, I know from experience, your body starts doing things that you did not really sign up for. And when you start waking up sore, well, you already kind of wake up sore. Even though you didn't do anything, or you like bend over to tie your shoes and suddenly your back is like, nope, I'm good. You start going to bed earlier.
Yeah, I've been like at 9 p.m. lately. I've been I think it's about 10.
Yeah.
Usually I was like, I'll just stay up. I'll just fall asleep when I fall asleep.
So this morning, I want our listeners to jump in as well. And let's help Chewy out. Now, Landon jumped into the chat already. Landon only just turned, 22?
22, yeah.
So he's still got a ways to go. And Rob, a couple of weeks back, Rob turned 30 as well.
30, yeah.
So we got to give some of these guys some advice, some of our younger listeners. I think that's our job as the older generation. I'm only 37. I'm about to be 38 in about 60 days or so, 70 days. But I want the listeners to help some of these guys out. If you're over 30, heck, most of you guys are probably over 40. I'm just saying. No, if you're older than these guys, let's give Chewy some really bad aging advice. Bad ideas only. I've got a few that I prepared this morning. Now, Chewy, the first thing, and you know me, and I know testosterone, okay? So the first thing that you need to know about turning 30 is that your test levels, they're going to start dropping soon.
Oh, no.
Yeah. That's just science, brother. I know you know science.
Dang.
So you got a couple of options, okay? You can go the natural route, which looks like waking up at sunrise, getting the Folgers going. You got to drink the coffee black, though. You walk out into a pasture as the sun is coming up. I mean, just peeking up. There's a timing to this, okay? And you go and you find a bull, and you wrestle that bull. You establish dominance over the bull. Now listen, you're looking at me silly, but I'm telling you, once you dominate that bull, Chewy, then and only then you can milk that bull for its testosterone.
What is going on? This is what you do every morning, Joe?
I'm telling you. You skip all the nonsense.
Is this what you do every morning, Joe? You wake up in the morning and you go out and you fight a bull?
How do you think I look like this?
Okay. All right. I'll give it to you.
Now, you got another option, and you can skip all that nonsense, and you could just go over to one of the local gyms and find that guy.
Oh, yeah. Find a syringe on the floor with got some extra in there.
There's a guy. Every gym's got one. We call him the Trend Guy.
The Trend. Oh, dude, could you imagine me on Trend, like my traps alone? Dude, I start talking like this.
Either one of those two things will work, but I'm just telling you. some point in time, you're going to need to make a decision what you want to do there. Now, the other thing that you got to prepare for, and you can kind of get away with it for a little while because you're like me. You're always wearing a hat. You're always wearing your beanie. But your hairline, my friend, it's. I know that you know that it's starting to pull back. Mm-hmm. It's starting to run away from your face. And it's only going to start running faster.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
Yeah. So you, again, two options. Number one, you can do what I do and just embrace it, right?
Yeah.
My head is itchy because I got sunburn on the water last week. It's like, it was peeling earlier in the week. It's not really peeling anymore. So option one, people listening to the show probably have no clue. You got to watch the show. So option one, you shave your head. And I seen you with a shaved head, you look like ZZ Top. I don't recommend you shave your head. Which means option number two, you avoid shaving your head and buying a pair of Dad Oakleys and giving unsolicited advice to strangers at Home Depot in the parking lot. You avoid all that. And option number two is you get on an airplane and you fly to Turkey.
Oh, yeah, get those really nice hair pluck like the transplants and stuff. Yeah,
because apparently they can take hair from anywhere on your body.
I got plenty.
They can take your back hair. They can take your shoulder hair. They can take your calf hair.
Sort of Frankensteining your scalp a little bit, though.
Yeah.
Huh?
Hey, but now you'll have a head full of hair.
Let's see. Clint Powers jumped in saying, "You're representing the dark side this morning with that jersey." Andrew came in to say hello. Christopher Lambert jumping in saying, 48 this May. I feel great, and I'm going to be GPA. Gym routine, TRT on occasion. A good whiskey with a cigar and a Harley. Just saying. I like that. And then he says,
does anybody have a Harley that Chewy can just sit on for a few minutes? See, what happens, Chewy, when you sit on the Harley, the vibrations, they move through your male bits, and it loosens up that testosterone and gets it flowing.
He said, I'm not going to say that, Christopher. I'm not going to say that with Christopher, but I see it. Boy. All right. Well,
make you a man.
Yeah. I don't know. We were talking last night, me and Tori, and I was like, man, this might be my last chance to actually go to a gym and you know what I mean, and have actual results. And I don't know if I should take it. What do you think?
I think you should. I've been begging you, man.
You really want me to, really bad.
You get in there with me. Talk about testosterone. So, because most of those guys who take the trend, they're the type of guys too. They got so much testosterone and they ain't afraid of nobody. So they don't wipe their seats down afterwards. So all their sweat and their man juice is just on the seat.
Joe.
So when you lay on that seat, it just absorbs through.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, secondhand trend.
Secondhand trend. Oh,
I'm telling you.
I don't know. Maybe. I've been thinking about it. I think it would just be so funny. If all of a sudden I started working out. Yeah. I just think it would be hilarious. And then I would just give it up.
Well, here's the other thing: is that your metabolism is going to change.
Well, it's already pretty bad.
I know. Well, and two, when you're younger, you can eat a large pizza and
right.
Wake up looking like an action figure still. Well, you maybe not, but
everything you've said so far is this is what usually happens. But with you, not so much. So you're kind of used to it.
Landon's 22. If Landon ate an entire large pizza at 3:00 in the morning, he wake up the next day and
you might have to get some Tums, but he's fine.
Yeah. At 30, you eat a breadstick and your body is going to remind you about it 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying. This might be the time for you to get active.
Maybe. I don't know. What I don't know. Chat, should I get swole?
Well, and here's the other thing.
W's in the chat for biceps?
Here's the other thing is that you don't need a traditional workout. Sometimes I can't fit a workout in, right? And so what do? I find alternatives. I and certain folks, they believe in those exercises that are functional workouts.
Right.
I believe in that. So, when I go to games, I spend the time yelling at referees. That's a workout.
Yeah, it's good for your abs.
I'll pace up and down the sideline, even though I'm doing the game. I'm pacing in the booth. I never sit down. or I'm like aggressively pointing. That's good for your biceps.
All right. Well, you guys heard him. If you got any advice for me turning 30, let me know in the chat.
Another thing that you can do, a lot of guys do this, is they mow their lawn in their New Balance shoes.
Did your dad do that too?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's got and you know, when you hit that age, this is one of the other things I need to warn you about. There's going to be signs that tell you, right? And one of those is you're going to have a pair of like lawn cutting shoes. Mm-hmm. These are my yard work shoes.
My yard shoes.
Yeah. You're also going to start developing thermostat opinions.
Ooh, that's a bad one too.
Yeah. I mean,
I know exactly what you're talking about too.
You're getting there, my man.
The other day we walked into a restaurant and it was like this like trendy young people sort of thing, and and the music in there was too loud, and I literally walked into the waitress like, "Can y'all turn that down?" And she goes, "I'm not in control of that." And then I was like, "Oh, okay." And so I've literally reached that point where like I'll walk past a bar, and if there's too many people in there, I'm like, I'm not going in there.
I can see
they're being rowdy.
Yeah. I can see you complaining about kids these days.
Oh, yeah. Like, it's like, oh, you damn kid, they get off their phones.
Listen,
go outside.
You're going to have to start taking vitamins.
I complained yesterday about my rental because it didn't have mechanical gas gauges and stuff. Like, it doesn't have the analog mechanical.
It's all digital, huh?
Yeah. And I was like, I don't know if I like that very much. I prefer the mechanical. What if something goes wrong with the electric?
You're going to have to replace your Flintstone vitamins with, like, Centrum Silver or something. I don't know, man. I'm thinking about getting you like a leaf blower and some cargo shorts for your birthday.
My god, that would be hilarious. That's what I need to do for my birthday is like dress like dress
I got my
dad.
I got my cargo shorts on.
I have one pair of cargo shorts, you know. Oh man.
God. Back in my day. Anyway, all right.
Jeez.
Let's get a break in here. When we come back, if you've got any advice for Chewy, you know, now that he's becoming an old man, he's becoming a grown-up, drop it in the chat. But when we come back, we'll go through some of the things that happen that tell you that not only are you becoming old, but you're turning into your father. And so we'll warn him of those things on the other side. It is the starting lineup. You're listening to ESPN Radio 1340 1069 WCDT Winchester.
The Franklin County Prevention Coalition brings together families, schools, churches, and community partners to connect you with trusted prevention and recovery resources right here at home. From substance misuse education and youth programs to recovery support and community training, help is here when you need it. Because we are stronger together. And when we choose healthy paths forward, we are stronger without it. Get involved at fcpctn.org. Funded under a grant contract with the Tennessee Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Services. Looking for a reliable car at an affordable price? Stop by Money Down Motors here in Deckard. We specialize in quality pre-owned vehicles with low down payments and flexible financing options. No matter your credit history, drive away today with a car you'll love and a payment plan that works for you. Visit us at 1945 Deckard Boulevard or call 931-962-3404 for more info. At Money Down Motors LLC, your ride is waiting.
From the 931 Go Weather Center, this ESPN Radio Winchester weather update is powered by All About Water, your local water quality experts.
Today is going to be one of our warmest days so far. A high of 81 degrees, mostly sunny, but in the afternoon it looks like we got a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms around 3 p.m. Some winds could get up to around 20 miles per hour. Get out there and enjoy this beautiful day while you can, and stay tuned. ESPN Radio Winchester 1340 1069.
Tom Abraham here for my friends at All About Water. Crazy name, huh? Well, let me introduce you to them. All About Water is the top pond builder anywhere in the Tennessee Valley, and that includes remodeling or cleaning out existing ponds as well. They also have monthly maintenance plans for your pond. Don't have a pond? Well, how about a fountain or water feature for your property? Well, they do installs and maintenance and repairs on those as well, because they are all about water. Learn more at allaboutwaterllc.com.
Tune into the starting lineup on the FMO Facebook feed. Just go to Facebook.com/ESPN Winchester. Now, back to Joe and Chewy.
starting lineup, ESPN Radio 1340 1069 WCDT Winchester. All right, the guys are jumping in the chat. They're looking out for you, Chewy.
I know. So Christopher jumped in saying that he's doing the Joe Rogan kettlebell routine right now.
Well, hold on. So Lambo, that's not the only thing Lambo said. He said
I'm not saying the other one.
I am. Lambo says, a daily dose of Cialis. Great for blood flow.
I'm sure it is, Christopher. All right. And then he said he was doing the kettlebell routine that Rogan is doing, something that you can do anywhere, and he'll be doing it on the road every morning when they get on the food truck for events. It's pretty cool. So Doug came back with some advice.
Yeah.
He said, you will start to take an unhealthy fondness of birds and feeding them, or so he's heard.
Yes.
And then Clint Powers says, you might use the bathroom more at night as you age. That's a good point as well.
Yeah, you'll definitely do that. Doug with the birds is friggin' hilarious. And people who don't know, that's Doug is speaking from experience.
I love his pictures of his bird feeder.
His pictures and his videos are hilarious. Hilarious and kind of cool, I will say.
Yeah, there was I didn't even know you could get a remote bird feeder like that.
Yeah, there's a couple of them that I've seen. I just find myself sitting there watching them. Anyway,
see,
I'm just saying.
See,
I got to be careful, or he's going to send me down that road. All right, so some of the other things, Chew, I was thinking about, and I already mentioned, things like you're going to have a pair of grass cutting shoes, right? Your lawn shoes. Those will sit by like the back door at the garage door or something like that. But there's other things that you're gonna find happening, and you're gonna realize that you're turning into your old man. Like you're gonna go to the grocery store, and all of a sudden you get all excited because they're gonna have a sale on something stupid like paper towels or something.
Oh yeah.
So you can get like 15 cases of paper towels.
I can save 50 cents on paper towels. I'm going to buy them for the whole year. Yeah.
You're going to start walking into rooms that have their lights on, or walking out of rooms that have their lights on. But you'll walk into an empty room with the lights on, and you say, "What? We paying to light up the whole neighborhood? What are we doing here?" You're gonna find yourself. You may already do this, knowing you. You're gonna find yourself sitting down to watch some TV, and all of a sudden you doze off, and somebody's going to come in, and they're going to pick up the remote to change a channel. You say, "I was watching that."
Yeah.
And they say, "You were sleeping." You say, "No, I was just resting my eyes."
Yeah. Casey Sells says, get a kayak. It's very relaxing. That's a good idea.
Kayak would be good.
Some lake life stuff.
Right.
That sounds very unk.
Good way to... very unk. Good way to exercise.
Sure. Get
Good
your fishing
fun,
rod
yeah.
and stuff out like that.
Sure.
I'm not using a red lipless crankbait though.
The last time you went fishing, though, I heard that story.
Yeah. I lost my rod.
Still a rod in the bottom of the lake.
It's my favorite childhood memory. One of them.
So one of the things I know you already do, which is it's a warning sign, right? Is every time you get up, every time you stand up, you like make a noise.
Oh yeah, I've already done all the dad noise. I get up, I'm like,
yeah, I do that too now. You stand in the yard. You just stand in the yard with your hands on your hips, looking at the grass, looking at the neighborhood.
Oh my God, we need to do a photo shoot of this, of me turning 30, and we'll do all of that. Oh man, that'd be hilarious.
You start talking with your sentences. They'll say, "Back in my day." When I was young.
Johnny N says, "Good news. Even the young kids wear socks with their sandals now. So hey, there you go. It won't be too much of a faux pas."
That is not okay with me. The socks with the sandals thing, I rip on my kids for that. I'm not okay with that.
I need some slides. That would really.
They don't. They say they don't want their dogs out. That's what they call them. Their feet are their dogs.
Okay.
And you can't have your dogs out.
All right then.
Even if you've got like nice manicured dogs, you can't have your dogs out.
Doug Garrett says, thermostat police and lawn shoes are 100. My favorite thing these days is walking into a room and forgetting why I walked in there.
Yeah. Yes. That gets frustrating.
Yeah, by the third time, you're like, all
right.
No.
So here's the thing, is what I've heard is that when you walk through a doorway, it like resets things in your mind. So when you walk into one room from another and you have some, but here's when it gets really frustrating. When you walk into the room and you forget it, and you're like, well, maybe if I walk back through the doorway, it'll come back.
Retrace my steps.
Yeah, and you start walking back and forth through doorways, and
People are like, what the heck?
yeah,
are you
your
doing?
wife is like, are you looking for something? You need something? What's going on here? Another thing that might happen, you may start getting irrationally excited about random things like pressure washers or vacuum cleaners or like, and it
A good weed whacker.
yeah, won't make any sense.
I got an electric weed whacker.
yeah.
here,
You should see that, and you'll know all like the stats on it.
Golly.
This thing's 10 horsepower.
The other day, I was looking at LEDs, and I was like, I'm not getting anything under 27 Kelvin. You know, yeah. What's the CI on those? Yeah.
You'll start keeping the boxes from Amazon.
Yep.
You start like a box stash.
Oh no. Is that really like an old guy thing? Because I do that in the closet. You know,
Yeah.
like I've got a stack of boxes because I'm like, this will be great for Christmas.
Yeah, yeah. You'll have a favorite burner on the stove.
That may be because I've got other issues, but I already have one of those.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
It's so I think I may have hit it a little early. Like, you know what I mean?
Probably.
Got, like, got a little bit of the pre-release.
Yeah.
And but now the
signed
floodgates are open.
You said you pre-ordered.
I pre-ordered. I got the early access package to Unk Status. You know, I was practicing.
Oh man. See, some of these on my list are ones that I know you already do as well. Like you said, you pre-ordered. You already get excited about the weather a few days in advance. I know you as far as a parking spot. Where do you like to park? Are you like a guy who drives around the parking lot looking for a parking spot?
I usually park farther away because I drive that Suburban,
Yeah.
and I don't get near people. I just don't trust people. You know?
So I've had this conversation with people before. I don't ever, unless there's like 15 parking spots open by the actual door, and it doesn't need to be 15. If there's like 3 or 4 and I know that I can get an easier spot, but I'm like you. I park at the end of the row every time.
Yeah.
Because I don't mind walking, and B, I don't trust people.
You've been
I'm
so
like,
blessed to have 2 feet. Use them. You know what I mean? Come on now. Also, by the way, guess who decided to finally show up? Brett Crabtree's here.
Hey,
Finally. We missed you, Brett. We were worried
he's
about
late
you.
to the show.
Are you all right?
We're making fun of Chewy because he's getting old. He's joining the club. Anyway, some of the other things you'll complain about how loud restaurants are now.
Already doing that.
What is this? Is this a cafeteria? What's going on here? That's what I like to say. You go to Home Depot and you just stand around again, hands on the hips. Somehow,
PVC section just
somehow looking at the random, like you'll spend 45 minutes looking at grills. 10 minutes looking at like you said, pipes or wiring or lighting or something.
looking at tile backsplashes. Like that's the one I would get. You know.
Oh man, do you have a specific chair in the house that everybody knows is yours yet?
There is a spot on the couch that nobody else touches.
Yeah.
Now I've made that a toxic waste dump. Essentially, I'll get on there and I'll fart a lot, and just so they won't, because then nobody wants to sit there, right? So
Yeah.
and it works too, boy.
You find yourself talking about like kids these days.
Yeah, like I was just like, I can't believe they be acting like that. You know what I mean?
You're gonna get an unhealthy obsession with like mulch. You'll start caring about mulch. You'll walk past a garden bed and you'll be like, man, they need to refresh their mulch.
That's just disrespectful.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Have some self-respect.
I'm telling you, dude, it's coming. All of this is
There are these thoughts that are just going on in your head like all
Yeah.
the time.
yeah. When you were growing up and you looked at your father and you looked up to him and it was like someday all of that was going to be yours. Boom, it's here.
Oh boy,
This is that
I don't
time.
know if I'm ready for that.
You're
My
not.
dad's stressed.
Nobody's ready for it, my friend. Anyway, so Chewy turning 30. Any advice for the old man? Lots of folks jumping in on the chat.
Brett says he's about to go to the doctor because of his ankle that he messed up somehow. Dang, you all right, brother? Well, be
What'd you do to your ankle? See, Brett's just, you know what he did to his ankle? He's old. He didn't do anything.
In your
He's
30s.
just old.
That's what happens
Yeah.
when you're in your
You know what I
30s.
did to my shoulder last week? Nothing. It just hurts. Don't know why.
You just go to the doctor like, yeah, it's Louis C.K. did a joke about that where he was like, yeah, it's just like that now.
Yeah.
You know? Oh, no. Let's see. Doug says propane and propane accessories. Katie says, complaining about teenage drivers. And then Doug said, my favorite thing about kids growing up is that you now need a cool truck/car, and you know an even older man already to come see and get one. Just saying. So everyone, so shout out to Doug. He's doing a little self-promotion there.
Yeah. Doug will hook you up.
Oh man, my midlife crisis car. What would that be? Mine would be interesting. I don't know. That'd be an interesting one. What do you think it would be? Like, what would be my version? Like a VW van? Like, would that finally be the cherry on top for the character? Like, if you caught me riding around in that thing instead of the Suburban?
Yeah, the van or the moped, man.
Yeah.
You on the moped is so funny.
I always wanted to buy a truck and paint it like the Mystery Machine.
Yeah, I could see you doing that. Lambo said, my fishing story with my dad, 10 years old with my Snoopy pole, near beer and a pouch of tobacco in my mouth. What? God. Snagged a salmon and lost my Snoopy pole. True story.
Yeah.
Snoopy pole.
That's a cool pole, too.
Yeah, that's a good pole. All right, let's get a quick break in here. When we come back, we'll go out to Poultry Electric and Pro Hardware. They probably have some things, some like old dude things that we could get you for your birthday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? That's actually the perfect place to call for this.
That's what I'm talking about.
I like it.
Yeah. Johnny said, what did I miss? I was yelling at some kids to get off my lawn. It is the starting lineup. We'll be back on the inside on a What the Florida Friday right here on ESPN Radio 1340 1069 WCDT Winchester.
Spring is in the air, and so are fresh new savings at Furniture Merchandise Outlet, FMO, right here in Tullahoma. Ready to refresh your space? From living rooms and bedrooms to dining sets and mattresses, FMO has the styles you want at prices you'll love. No long waits, no sticker shock. Just take it home today. Visit them at 105 North Jackson Street in Tullahoma or browse anytime at FMOTN.com. Furniture Merchandise Outlet, where spring cleaning turns into a spring upgrade.
It's time for a local news break from the 931 Go News Center.
Franklin County Schools has announced 2 district-level job openings for the 2026-2027 school year. The district is currently hiring for a regular education behavior support coordinator for grades pre-K through 8 and a literacy coach serving grades kindergarten through 8. School officials say both positions will play a key role in supporting teachers, strengthening instructional practices, and helping students succeed across the district. Those interested in applying can view job details on the Franklin County Schools website or through the district's official Facebook page. In election news, the candidate field for the May 5th Franklin County primary election is now set following the close of qualifying and withdrawal deadlines. Important dates ahead of Election Day include April 6th, the voter registration deadline, and the early voting period, which runs from April 15th through April 30th. Early voting can take place at the Election Commission office inside the Franklin County Annex Building on Dinah Shore Boulevard in Winchester. Voting hours are 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. on weekdays and 8 a.m. to noon on the 2 Saturdays during the early voting period. The Republican Party ballot includes 5 contested races, including the county mayor's race, where Douglas Friend is challenging incumbent Chris Guess. Several county commission seats are also contested, along with the District 1 constable position. Multiple other races on both the Republican and Democratic ballots are uncontested. Independent candidates have also qualified to challenge primary winners in the August 6th general election, including races for county commission, sheriff, trustee, road commissioner, school board, and constable. Voters are encouraged to review their registration status and make plans ahead of the upcoming deadlines. For more details on these stories and more, visit 931go.com. Stay informed and stay connected to ESPN Radio Winchester.
At ESPN Radio Winchester, our partners use aligned marketing. Radio, billboards, sports, even digital, all working together to build familiarity faster and more efficiently. Less noise, less competition, less waste. A lot of places sell ads, play commercials, and move on. But that's not marketing. We help businesses build a strategy with consistent messaging and creative that's actually remembered. Ads come and go. Marketing compounds. That's the difference between buying spots and building a brand with ESPN Radio 1340 1069 WCDT Winchester.
Tune into the starting lineup on the FMO Facebook feed. Just go to Facebook.com/ESPN Winchester. Now, back to Joe and Chewy.
Back here on the starting lineup, ESPN Radio 1340, 1069 WCDT Winchester. Joe Abraham alongside Chewy.
We got like 1,000 comments in the break there.
Oh, we've been ripping on Chewy this morning. He's turning old with us over the weekend. Brett says, I really didn't do anything. It's just been swollen and hurting for a few weeks now, and I'm finally getting it checked out. Yes, it's because I'm old, LOL.
I'm sorry to hear that, my friend.
Here's the thing. I feel that on an emotional level, Brett. This morning, I woke up. My back is hurting again. Shoulder's hurting still.
Well,
no reason.
Alice Davis jumped in saying, Snap, Crackle, Pop becomes more than just cereal.
That's what my back is doing right now.
Jessica Daniel Smith says, love the Yankee jersey, Aaron Judge, and go Team USA at WBC, Japan, and USA in the championships.
Yeah. Mine is actually a Jeter jersey, but I do love me some Judge.
I'll get you the song, Katie.
Chris Lambert says, y'all making me feel young.
Although I'm much older, he says, I feel pretty good. My main issue, my age, is my vision. And at 40, it started going blurry on me. Never had to use glasses before.
Ugh, yeah. Now you got those, like, old man, you get your readers, your cheaters, as they like to call them.
My dad had some called the transitions, where it was like the top was the far away and the bottom was the reading.
Okay.
He hated it.
So my father, the other day, we're running down the lake, right? And we're going 60 down the lake, and I had forgotten my glasses. So my eyes are like watering, and he has a bunch of glasses in his center console thing on the boat, and he was like pointing to. So I reach in there and I grab a thing of glasses out and I put them on, and they're like these Maui Jims with like the reading thing at the bottom where it's a different. Yeah. And I'm thinking to myself, how old you got to be where you got a special pair of sunglasses where you need the and. I can't make fun of him because I'm right there. I'm right on the verge.
Did you put them on? You're like, actually,
yeah,
that's actually that's not bad,
Yeah, but out of all the pairs of sunglasses, because he's got 15 pairs in there, I grabbed the one
one reader,
that had the readers in. Anyway, all right, let's go out to Poultry, Electric, and Pro Hardware this morning. So, if you're over the age of 30, this is probably one of your favorite stores, and if you don't know anything about Poultry, Electric, and Pro Hardware, I feel bad for you. You're missing out. You got to go check them out. Lambo says, Jeter's from Kalamazoo High School. I knew him and his sister. He was a grade above me. Wow. That's really cool. Jeter's my all-time favorite.
Good morning. You ready to go?
He, growing up,
all right,
he was like the dude.
We got Jeff online here.
Good morning, Jeff. How are you today?
Good. How are you doing today? Good morning to you.
I'm doing tremendous. So one of the things we were talking about this morning on the show is that this weekend, Chewy is turning 30. And I was just considering how Poultry, Electric, and Pro Hardware is going to be his like new favorite store.
The day he is turning 30, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he needs to be, his number one favorite store needs to be Poultry Electric because it's time for him to start learning how to do chores around the house. It's time for him to be the maintenance man of the head of household. You know it?
Okay. Yeah.
You have to grow in your 20s and your teens. You don't have to be a maintenance man. You just run around and do whatever you need to do, right?
Yeah.
Then you get to your 30s, and then you get to your 40s, and then you become an old man at 45.
Yeah.
So he's got 15 years before he's considered an old man, but he's in that middle stage of life right now, and restaining his deck, building, planting plants outside,
You should have a Jeff. You should have a class for, especially for kids nowadays, because you know how these young bucks are. But you should have a class for guys when they turn 30, and it's like that you walk them through
like
the
a sink
entire
replacement.
Yeah, like you walk them through the hardware store and you explain, this is what this is. This is what that is.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, and it's weird when you were saying that. I'm reminiscing. I'm 51 now, and I'm reminiscing about my 30s, you know, and I can remember my wife and I married at 18. I didn't care about landscape around the house. I didn't care what the deck looked like, you know. All we wanted to do was go to work, get off work, go eat that night with the friends that we had from high school, you know, and that was about 7 or 8 couples there, but just say 10 or less couples there, and there's 2 of us couples still together today that we was all friends, and my wife and I and Greg Garner and Leanne Garner, we're still married. The rest of them is split up and gone. You know?
Yeah.
But I remember, right, you know, Friday night we went to eat somewhere. Saturday night we went to eat somewhere. We all went to church on Sunday morning. We hung out on Sundays, you know. And then in those 30s is when all that stuff started going away. You know, life got real.
Yeah, well, you know why? It's because you get too tired after work. You can't. I don't want to do anything. You just want to go home and go to sleep. Sit in your recliner.
Go to bed.
Yeah.
Sit in the recliner. You're right. So Chewy needs to come to the hardware store. We can walk him through it and tell him what his not. It's just his next phase of life, not his total phase of life.
Right.
Just you're in your 30s. Here's your next phase. You know, you're going to start planting plants.
and one of the only things I think that you don't sell in that store, but you could consider this, is white New Balances. Just white man New Balances. Just old dude New Balances right by the front door.
No. You're exactly right on that, but I was age 50, okay, and I went to Skechers because my feet hurt.
My father recently went to Skechers.
My son, when I brought him home, I was in Sevierville at a hardware deal, and, you know, all the outlets up there, and I walked in the Skechers store, and they're slip-ins. No more tying them, you know, and they're just slip-ins.
I'll be honest with you, that appeals to me right now.
I come home, and Jaden, you know, Jaden's 26, 27, 20-something, I don't know. He's somewhere in there. He says, Dad, you're not wearing them. You are not wearing them Skechers. And I said, Jaden, I'm wearing what I want to wear. I'm 50 years old now. You can't tell me what to do anymore, you know. So my whole shoe line now is Skechers slip-ins.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
My father's the same way.
No more reaching down, you know.
Jeff, my father got the gray pair and the white pair.
Yeah.
So the Skechers, got the both.
I got a black, a gray, a white.
Yeah.
I'm wearing light gray today, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
You know, I looked down when you said that a while ago.
Oh, man, that's
I
tremendous.
throw all my lace-up shoes away. I don't have to tie them anymore. Don't have to bend over. They're the greatest thing produced since sliced bread. If I could figure out something like that for the hardware store, I could be set, you know.
Oh, man. Well,
if I could just develop a shovel, you know, my shoes are slip-ins, right?
Yeah.
If I could develop a round point shovel that you could sit by the hole or sit by the trench or whatever you want to dig, and then walk away, drink your beverage, and come back, and whatever you wanted dug was dug, you know.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's possible. But anyways, hey, lawn and garden tools, we've told Chewy under the bus this morning. He is officially old now, so we'll just rock and roll with that. He's in the mid stages of his life right now, you know. So, hey, I did read something this morning.
Yeah.
The average lifespan of a male is 76.
Hey.
So Chewy's not quite at his half of his lifespan yet, if you go by that thing I read this morning on TikTok. Okay?
There you go. Well, if it was on TikTok, if it's on TikTok, you know it's true.
Oh, dear.
So, hey, lawn and garden tools, but whatever you need in that, irrigation. If you're thinking about irrigation, now's the time. You're actually late, but you're still in that window of opportunity, okay? You're like Chewy. You're still in that window of opportunity if you want to irrigate, okay? And Chewy,
Yes, sir.
that time's coming. Okay? That you're going to want to do some irrigation. You're going to like beautiful plants and green grass, and you're going to enjoy getting on the lawnmower and mowing. It's not going to be a chore anymore. It's going to be a relaxation. No telephones ringing, no radios playing, no one in your face. Just you and the lawnmower going across that lush green grass, okay?
Well,
and you can have that if you get rainbird irrigation there.
which you can find over at Poultry Electric.
That's right. Hey, we have a Lone Ranger here in the building that we need to put on sale today, okay?
Okay.
We have a Medea dryer. You know, most people, I don't know how this is. You're either going to sell a washer by itself or you're going to sell a washer-dryer pair.
Right.
It's like you're never going to sell a dryer by itself. Don't ask me why.
Yeah.
I don't understand that, you know. So what has happened here, we've ordered the Medea washer and dryer sets, not combos, but sets. And we've sold all the washers, and we've sold all the sets we have. We have one Lone Ranger Medea dryer here.
Okay.
It's normally $5.99.
Okay.
Being that and what happened is it just got left on display. It was a display, not used, not a demo. It was a display, So it got left sitting there, and I guess we just got busy, just like you and I, rattling off at the mouth right now, not really, just doing our thing.
Yeah.
And it's got set there by itself, Lone Ranger. So we've pulled it up here to the middle of the floor, and it's $5.99 regular. Being that it's the Lone Ranger, it's been on display. It's probably been here for a year, sitting on display. But, hey, we've wiped it off. We've got the dust off of it. That's probably the only thing in the building that's not dusty, but that is one thing that's not dusty. Christy's got it marked at $4.99.
Hey, $100 off.
$100 off. Now, here's what I'm going to say. She's not listening. She's back there with a customer right now, okay?
Okay.
If someone comes in the store today and they said they hear you and I on the radio, they can badmouth Chewy for being old now. Anything to do with that, let's say it quietly so she don't hear me. You announce it loudly, but I'm going to say it quietly. $4.49.
$4.49, $150 off.
That's right.
$4.49.
That's right. I said it quietly so Christy couldn't hear me. So you announce it to the world out there. They have to say something about the radio. The only way they're going to know that extra $50 special is they heard us talking on the radio this morning. So if someone is in need of a dryer, they've got a good washer, the dryer's on the blink right now, I've been thinking about it, whatever, come and see us on this one dryer we have, $449. Let's move that thing out here. I need the room, you know? So, hey, all your lawn and garden stuff, your nuts, bolts, screws, paint is still, the Benjamin paint is still in, a big swing on it right now. It's cool. We say it's hot because it got hot yesterday. We thought about cutting air conditioners on today, but really and truly, I'd rather paint Benjamin Moore paint in 80-degree weather than I would 100-degree weather, right? So if you got any painting projects to do outside, come and see us on all your Benjamin Moore paint needs. We got all your weed killers and things like that in now. Already got people coming here asking for the weed killers. They're back in stock. Got all your pump-up garden sprayers here. Spring is in there. It's an exciting time at the hardware store. Come and see us at Poacher Electric, 1991 Sharp Springs Road. Call us at 967-7351. See us on the World Wide Web at poacherelectric.com. And
tell them you want the
Chewy
birthday special.
The Chewy old man special.
There you go.
Middle-age special, because as per TikTok, 76 is the average lifespan. He's right at that middle age right now.
Yeah, he's getting there. So, he's getting there. If he makes it to makes it to 76, though, I'll be blown away.
Oh, he'll make it to 176.
There you go. All right, brother.
Y'all have a good day. Thanks so much.
You too. That is Jeff over at Poultry Electric and Pro Hardware. Go by there. If you need a new dryer, go by there and get that Medea dryer. Tell them you want the Chewy birthday special, $449, baby.
Not bad, not bad.
$150 off. All right, good job by them. Let's get a. Do we want to get the? No, we got to turn. Let's turn it back around and we'll go out to Heath.
Okay.
Let's just go ahead and make that phone call. I'll fill people in on what's going on. Katie says Mimi loves Skechers. That's her mother. And then Doug says no longer losing breath from bending over to tie shoes. Skechers rule. W's in the chat for Skechers. It's funny how that works, though. When you're a kid and you don't know how to tie your shoes, you have the slip-ins. And then you get to the point where you can tie shoes and you wear the shoes that tie. And then you start getting older and you get tired of bending over and tying your shoes.
You retire from tying shoes.
Yeah, you go back to the slip-ins. Here's a real question, though. When you're a kid, you remember the light-up shoes? Mm-hmm. Remember LA Lights? Oh, man. We need LA Lights for us old dudes. I would totally wear a pair of LA... No, I wouldn't.
I have a pair of Crocs that have lights on them.
I was never cool enough to wear the LA Light shoes as a kid.
Really?
Yeah.
Dang.
All right, let's go out to Heath Automotive. Steve, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Joe. I am doing great. It's beautiful outside.
It is beautiful. It's supposed to be 81 today, and it's a gorgeous day. We didn't forget about you today here on the show, unlike the guys who filled in for me last week. But all that being said, we've been talking about this morning. Over the weekend is Chewy's 30th birthday. And all the things that come along as you age into adulthood, and it seems like 30 now is adulthood. Back in our day, 30, you already had a wife and 3 kids by the age of 30. Nowadays these young kids, they don't know nothing about that. But that being said, I was thinking, a great gift idea for an old man such as himself is you put a new set of tires out in your vehicle. You got any kind of deals, any kind of manufacturer rebates that you could save a little bit of money on if you need a new set of tires?
Joe, I don't know that I've seen as many deals that are going right now. I mean, it's just we've been inundated. I believe every manufacturer just about has a rebate going. Anywhere from $40 to $160 a set. I mean, I'm talking everybody. Bridgestone, Firestone, Hankook, Goodyear, Lawson, General. Now, the General gets interesting.
Yeah.
General's got a 2-tiered, it's on passenger tires. It doesn't cover their light truck this time. They usually split that up. So in passenger tires, which are one of our big sellers is the General RT45. It's a 70,000-mile all-season tire. It's our big seller. But they're doing, depending on the line of tires, $60 and $70 rebate on the set, but they're doubling that if you use the Continental General credit card.
Oh, wow.
That Synchrony card. So you're talking anywhere from $140 to $160 back on a set of 4 tires.
Wow. That's tremendous. Yeah.
And these are not the most expensive tires in the world. I mean, they're premium, but that's what when somebody comes in and says, I don't want the really expensive Continental, Bridgestones, Michelin, but I want a really good tire, and that's usually when we go to our General line to meet that criteria.
Right.
So that's a real interesting rebate right now. We'll have a lot of people using that, but basically right now, almost every manufacturer has some type of special promotion going.
That's tremendous. Now, as far as tires go, you guys also have certain kind of benefits when you get your tires replaced at Heath Automotive. You guys make sure that that whoever the customer is has the ability and the opportunity to both maintain and manage those tires to get the best life out of them possible, right?
Absolutely. We have always included installation on new tires, which means free mounting, free balancing. We do a free alignment check. That sometimes we'll either try to schedule it when you're getting the tires, or we'll schedule you to come back to have that checked. But we'll do a free alignment check. Not free alignment, but that lets you know if you've got any issues that are going to cause premature tire wear.
Right.
Very important. So we do that, and then of course we're alignment and suspension and steering specialists. So if we do find problems, we will be more than happy to correct that for you. Then for the life of the tires, rotation is critical. We had a customer in yesterday, beautiful, nice Dodge Dually, custom aftermarket wheels and all, beautiful truck. And he had put a new set of 6 tires on about right at 20,000 miles ago. But the dualies do not lend themselves to the regular rotation where you've got 4 tires, you do a modified X or you do an X. You don't do keeping everything on one side. That's a big no-no. But, that's an easy thing to do, rotation, and rotation's always free. On the dually, on these, you have to, based on how it's set up, you actually have to break the tires down and remount them, rear tires to the front wheels and all. So there's a charge for doing that. Now, so it's never been done, and he had some very abnormal wear on his front tires. And we checked alignment, didn't charge him anything to recheck it for him. And because we had done the alignment, like I say, about 20,000 miles ago when we put the tires on, alignment was still fine. So the lack of rotation had seriously cut into his tire life there. So, and then rebalancing tires. I mean, you've got tires that are going to last 60, 70, 80,000 miles. At some point in time, they're definitely going to need some attention to maintain that good, smooth ride that you bought those tires for. They're going to need to be rebalanced. And rebalancing is free when you buy tires at Heath Automotive. And so those are the things. And then we tell customers all the time, we'll check somebody out and we'll tell them, 5,000 miles, come in for rotation. Anytime you feel the need, we'll rebalance for you. Just call us. But if you just need air, stop in and see us. Air pressure is terribly neglected on people's vehicles anymore because we're in today's world. They're now trying to condition us that we've got to wait until a message comes on the car telling us you need to put air in your tires.
Right.
I have strong opinions about that. I think we all ought to be, a little bit self-reliant on taking care of our vehicles. And then one of those things that you have to do periodically is you have to check your air. But we tell customers, hey, stop in any time, and the guys will follow off what they're doing, and they will air your tires up for you.
Well, tremendous.
So those are the things we furnish, and to make that investment last, like you're talking about now. And a lot of that has to do with tires are intimidating. There's a blue million different brands and types, and each brand has different lines of tires. They all have certain characteristics that are going to be different from another tire. We can tell you that, brand X here is $119, and brand Y here is $139. Well,
right.
To most customers, they're both round tires.
Right.
Why should I pay $20 more for this tire than this tire? It depends on your vehicle, your type of driving, and what you need. And we're here to more than happy to explain and show you the difference in those.
Well, tremendous stuff. If folks want to come take advantage of the great manufacturer rebates that you guys have going on right now, as along with the ability to maintain those tires long term, where can they find Heath Automotive?
Well, we're in Winchester. The address is 501 First Avenue Southwest. That is 4 blocks off the square, right at the split, right beside Franklin County Lumber. I think we've been here 50-something years. Franklin County Lumber's been here longer than that. So most people don't have any trouble finding us. You can give us a call, 967-3880, and we are here to help you with all your automotive and tire needs, repair, and maintenance.
Tremendous stuff. Steve, I hope you have a tremendous weekend and enjoy this beautiful weather.
Absolutely, Joe. Y'all take care.
You too. That is Steve over at Heath Automotive, and per his point, I do not recommend missing the rotation on your tires. That's important.
Jay Cool, by the way, did jump in saying today was a beautiful day for a scooter or a motorcycle ride, and he says that his footwear is always either slip-on, tied but slip-on, or zippers for motorcycle boots because it saves time. Good point.
Brett Crabtree, I didn't have lights, but I had a pair of pumps, and you couldn't tell me anything when I had those on. Also, Brett Crabtree made sure that we know that those types of glasses, Chewy, those are called bifocals.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yes, which I I could not remember what the heck they were called.
Yeah.
But it's probably because I'm old and I can't remember certain stuff. Gosh. All right, we'll get a quick break in here, top of the hour, and be back on the other side with The Pledge and What the Florida Friday. It is ESPN Radio 1340, 1069, WCDT Winchester.
Why choose More Courtney Funeral Home? Well, they're a fifth-generation funeral home taking care of the people of Franklin County since 1905. They're committed to serving you, dedicated to providing personalized, professional, and compassionate service to help lighten your burden and help you out during these difficult times. More Courtney Funeral Home, 300 First Avenue Northwest in Winchester, 967-2222. More Courtney Funeral Home.
When life hits you hard, you need someone who will stand up and fight back for you. Andy Davis, attorney at law, serves Southern Middle Tennessee in personal injury, criminal defense, family law, bankruptcy, and more. Call today to set up your free consultation, where you'll get clear answers, honest guidance, and a plan built around your needs. Online at southerninjurylaw.com. This is an advertisement. Andy Davis, attorney at law, responsible for content. No representation is made that the quality of legal services is greater than that of other lawyers.
The future of healthcare starts here. The Southern Tennessee Regional Health System, Winchester and Swanee, are joining the High Point Health System with Ascension St. Thomas, a health network serving communities across the state. We're working together to expand access, improve clinical quality, and keep you close to home throughout your care journey. Your favorite providers aren't going anywhere. It's the same care you know and trust, now with a new name. High Point Health with Ascension St. Thomas. Learn more at highpointhealthsystem.com.
Good morning, Deckard.
Good morning, WCDT.
How are you guys out there?
We are wonderful this morning. We are in our pajamas, so we're a little bit sleepy, but we're hoping to wake right up pretty soon.
Oh, okay. Well, I tell you what. Let's wake each other up. Let's have a really nice pledge this morning and get ready for an awesome day.
We can do that.
Good morning, Franklin County, on this spring forward weekend. Please join Deckard Elementary as we salute and pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Absolutely fantastic pledge. Great job, guys.
Oh, that's great, wasn't it? All right, come on up.
Tell them your name. My name is Paxton, and I have the joke. Why do people wear shamrocks on St. Patrick's Day? Because real rocks are too... Huh?
Let him ask.
Huh? Oh, read the question again and pause.
Why do people wear shamrocks on St. Patrick's Day?
I don't know.
But because real rocks are too heavy.
That's a very cute one. Great job out there, Deckard.
All right. Thank you, WCDT. You guys have a great day.
You too.
Bye.
Back here on the starting lineup, ESPN Radio 1340, 1069 WCDT, Winchester, Joe Abraham alongside Chewy. And the Pledge of Allegiance brought to you every morning by Southern Tennessee Cardiology and Dr. Basaraba, proudly taking care of our community with trusted heart care. Southern TN Cardiology and Dr. Basaraba, serving Franklin County one heartbeat at a time. Having a hard time reading that one, Chewy, but you know what? We did not have a hard time reading to the kids yesterday.
That's right.
When we went over to Rock Creek Elementary, and they're obviously, getting into school this morning. All the teachers and Miss Stacy and Dr. King and Dr. Barbara King and all of them, they were just so excited to have us there, and we got to read to like 4 different age groups.
It was a blast, especially having Crosby out there. Crosby got up and read with us.
Well, we had a lot of our here's a funny thing that I realized, and I don't know if it's because of Crosby. Maybe he does a good job marketing us to the school.
Yeah.
But a lot of our core demographic, apparently, their kids go to Rock Creek.
Yeah, we were picking kids out like, we know your dad and we know you, and then like there was one that like, does anybody know who this is? And like there was a good third of the kids raised their hands, and I was shocked by that, but I was just so happy that it went well. You know what I mean?
Crosby said that his whole class, they were all when they went back inside, all the rest of the day they were asking questions about you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
so your popularity continues to grow.
Well, hey, no, shout out to Crosby for letting me be so cool at school. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, and I hope they all had a blast. That was super fun.
All right.
Learned what all the planets were.
Doug, yeah, we did. We I still don't, but this is what it is.
The best part of the day was you were asking kids, all right, let's name all the planets, and you would get through them, and then by the last one, you'd be like, you turn around and you went, is that all of them?
I'd have to ask Chewy. We get them all. That was what was amazing, though, is I would ask that question, and we only had them repeat like one or two of them. They knocked them all out.
Yeah, it was really
it was
good
impressive.
thing.
Yeah. Doug Garrett says, in all seriousness, I wish at 30 I had chased a relationship with Jesus more. Then all the stuff I was chasing does not have to be in a church, but make the effort to find your personal relationship with Jesus and thank yourself and you will thank yourself in your 50s. Happy birthday, Christian.
Well, thanks, Doug. I appreciate you.
That
was really thoughtful.
That is really great advice. Johnny says, don't be scared, Chewy. Your third favorite coworker didn't even get married until he was 30, became a dad of twins at 41. The best for you is yet to come. Be brave. And Brett Crabtree said amen to that as far as Doug Garrett's post. And speaking of old guys, I'm just kidding. Don't hit me. No, Sammy D from the Scooter Syndicate, aka also not AKA, but also part of the you're also part of the Franklin County Sheriff's Department, but more importantly, you're part of the Scooter Syndicate. Is in studio with us. Good morning, my friend. How are you?
Good morning, boys.
How are you, Sam?
I'm doing well. Doing well.
Let me ask you this: as far as allergies and all the things, because at this time of year, the plants and all the things start blooming. Does that get to you at all?
It didn't when I was younger, but if you can hear it in my voice, like it's terrible this week.
I talked to somebody on the phone yesterday, and I answered the phone, and they answered the phone, and I asked, I was like, "Is this?" And I asked if it was the person, and they're like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Your allergy? Like, what's going on with you?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'm having a hard time today." He did not even sound like the same person. It was crazy. For me, it's my eyes water.
Yeah, my eyes are good. It's just the congestion.
Yeah.
I was telling somebody yesterday, I was reading to my son, and he looked at me funny. It was 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
And he goes, "What's wrong with your voice?" And I was like, well, and what's funny is I told my wife, I said, the more I read and talk and the drier my voice gets, I sounded like Sam Elliott. It was kind of cool.
Yeah. I love that.
Hey, speaking of Davidsons,
yeah,
we met another Davidson while we were out there. Yeah,
we did.
Yeah, somebody who's very, very good at jokes.
Yes, I got a picture. That was
did?
Incredible.
Great,
yes,
good.
Yes, I love that. I asked her, I was like, "What were you guys doing?" She's like, just hanging out."
Yeah.
Speaking of jokes, you got any jokes from her this morning?
I do not. She was. We were on the ride, and I said, "What?" On the ride to school, and I said, "What do you have for a joke?" And she's like, "Well, you could do this one, or you could do that one." And she used a couple that we'd talked about before. Oh, wait a second. I think there's one.
Okay.
I don't think we've used this one. All right. Chewy, why was the math book so depressed?
Why was the math book so depressed?
Why, Sam?
Because it had all those problems.
That's a good one.
We hadn't used that one before.
That's a cute one. I'll give you that one. That was good.
Yeah.
So Jay Cool jumped in, and he said it's karma for joining the Scooter Syndicate.
Yeah, see? Yeah.
Which, by the way, knowing that you have a new member as of last week, I missed out on that whole thing. But congratulations for increasing your numbers.
Oh, yeah, our numbers are really strong. We're probably around 35 to 40.
35 to 40?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. Goodness gracious.
Hey, quantity versus quality.
We got to get on the recruiting trail.
Yeah.
Yeah, and goodness gracious. We've got natural powered, what I'll call foot power. We've got electric scooters. We've got gas scooters.
You guys hit the transfer portal.
Yeah, we got. we are
transfer portal.
We are. We're covering the spectrum.
Yeah, sounds like it. Brett says I ran into Sammy D at the men's night at Rutledge Falls last Saturday. Great night.
That's right. And
cool.
I never got to catch up with him. There was so many people there to talk to, and so many things going on. I was like, hey, let's catch up later. And we didn't get to catch up later.
I can't believe we haven't talked about this though. Also, we met Caroline and Everly, by the way. Doug and Brett, if you're in the chat, we met them.
Yeah. Yeah, we I'll tell you what, we ran into more kids yesterday that knew us through their parents than I realized. But, I was going to try and go to the that men's night last week, and I had the fishing tournament, so I was out of town.
He got hooked in the head.
Did you hear that story?
Yes.
Golly. Thankfully, I've recovered. Didn't I don't think I've got.
You lost one of the
tetanus.
2 brain cells you had.
Yeah. I probably should get a shot. Is it too late?
I think it's a little late.
Yeah, it might be a little late now, but you know what? I don't know if it could hurt anything.
Yeah. I don't get tetanus. Tetanus gets me.
You seem fine-ish.
Yeah, you all right.
I don't have lockjaw yet, so
you should be great.
All right, let's get a quick break in here. When we come back, it is a What the Florida Friday. We'll check in with Sammy D on what's going on in and around Franklin County, and I don't know. We may even talk some Tennessee Titans stuff. We'll just kick it here in hour number 2, and he may have some recommendations for our old man Chewy across the way. Now that he's walking into adulthood with us, we'll see. But we'll do all that here in hour number 2. It is the starting lineup. You're listening to ESPN Radio 1340, 106.9 WCDT Winchester.
Spring is a season of renewal, and at High Point Health System with Ascension St. Thomas, your health is always in season. From routine checkups to advanced care, their dedicated team is here to help you feel your best today and every day. Compassionate care backed by the strength of Ascension St. Thomas. This spring, take a moment for your health. Learn more or find a provider at highpointhealthsystem.com. High Point Health System with Ascension St. Thomas. Caring for you for every season of life.
For over 75 years, one thing has never changed in Winchester, Tennessee, and that's Hall Furniture. Since 1949, Hall Furniture has been more than just a place to buy furniture. It's been part of the homes, the memories, and the milestones of this community. From living rooms filled with laughter, to dining tables where families gather, to bedrooms built for rest and comfort. As we celebrate over 75 years in business, we want to say thank you. Hall Furniture. Here's to another 75 years of helping you make a house feel like home.
From the 931 Go Weather Center, it's time for an ESPN Radio Winchester weather update, presented by Bennett's Pharmacy.
Today's going to be one of our warmest days so far. A high of 81 degrees, mostly sunny, but in the afternoon it looks like we got a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms around 3 p.m. Some winds could get up to around 20 miles per hour. Get out there and enjoy this beautiful day while you can, and stay tuned to ESPN Radio Winchester 1340 1069.
Looking for more than just prescriptions? Bennett's Pharmacy in Winchester has it all. Grab a bite from our menu, browse our boutique for one-of-a-kind finds, and sip on a Bloody Marty that's worth talking about, all in one stop. Located at 1201 Dinah Shore Boulevard, Bennett's Pharmacy is your unexpected destination for great food, fun shopping, and so much more. Call us at 931-967-2777 or come see what everyone's raving about.
This segment of the starting lineup is brought to you by the Furniture Merchandise Outlet in Tullahoma. Tune into the starting lineup with the FMO Facebook feed every weekday. Now, back to Joe and Chewy.
Back here on the starting lineup, ESPN Radio 1340, 1069 WCDT Winchester. Okay. So part of the reason I wanted to take a break there was, and we talked about it in the break, me and the guys. We have a concept to try and raise funds because, and Jay Cool is in the feed as well. He says, is the scooter syndicate something that the CVMA needs to worry about? We're cool with the Hoagie Rollers, still unsure about the scooter syndicate. But Jay's been asking as well about whether or not, like, how our progress is going on our mopeds, right? We gotta figure this out. And the scooter syndicate is apparently growing rapidly. Chewy and I are coming up with a fundraising idea for the mopeds.
You guys let us know if you like it.
My question to everybody in the chat, and there's only like 5 people in the see, we lost hour number 1. Everybody goes to school.
Yeah.
We lost a bunch of folks. But if we rolled out a Hoagie Roller and Scooter Syndicate line of T-shirts and swag that was like a special short order thing,
Pre-order only,
who would jump in? And I know, Brett, we owe you a hoodie still, but I'm talking about Hoagie Roller specific stuff.
Brett's getting a hoodie?
I owe a lot of people hoodies.
I don't even have a hoodie.
Listen, I'm working on it, okay?
Well, yeah, we were literally the other day.
Yeah, we're working on it. We're trying here. But the idea came up, if we had special Hoagie Roller stickers and patches and T-shirts that we were taking pre-order, that's pretty sweet. You might want to be careful with the SS thing, but that's pretty sweet. But if we had some Hoagie Roller Chewy's dying. He's dying. If we had some Hoagie Roller swag,
that's not bad.
That went
but I would be careful.
Yeah. That went to fund our moped fund our moped fund. Yeah. If we did that, would folks be interested in getting Hoagie Roller shirts?
Hey, Jay said he'll let us watch his bike for money. So there you go.
We'd totally do that. Jay, if you bring out your whole crew, Chewy will put Chewy. He said, as long as Chewy wears spandex, Chewy and I will wear our long panties, and yeah.
What's this hour stuff? Do you have those?
I got them.
Oh, what is that?
They're like, well, that's what Katie calls them. So I going to the gym. I've got those like long spandex pants that go down to your calves.
Yeah. Like the Under Armour sort of pants.
Yeah. I don't know what they're for. They look cool.
Okay.
They help hide my skinny calves.
I have a morph suit, like at home.
Yeah.
Like a full body morph suit.
I
look like a blackberry with like feet.
You would that seems like something you would have. That
you in a morph suit would be like putting 10 pounds of potatoes in a 5-pound sack. What is going on with that?
I bought it because I wanted to be a banana for Halloween one year, and it looked stupid without, you know what I mean? So I had to buy the black morph suit so it looked better. And it turned out great, by the way. I'm just going to let you know that.
Oh, man, that's so funny.
I still got the morph suit, though. Don't know where the banana thing went.
That reminds me of the year I dressed up as a pickle.
Oh, it was almost exactly like that.
Mind out of the gutter, Chewy. Jay Cool says. Jay says he's down. We do. We need to do a car wash. Chewy and Joe car wash. Gretchen says I will pay to clean off my porch.
Yeah, it needs it right.
We're going to be picking up odd jobs.
There's a giant pillar on our porch. I don't know if it's laying down. So
we'll be picking up jobs. We got to load
odd
up
jobs. You got to get the motorcycles somehow.
Not even a motorcycle, just a moped. We don't need a whole
lot.
lot.
I was just sitting here thinking.
Yeah.
Me and all my crew, we've already got scooters. So what we could do is we could all get together and then pay you guys to wash our scooters.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know about that one.
That seems a little disrespectful, but I
Yeah.
do.
It is.
He didn't say how much. The kids flip us a nickel.
Yeah, there you go. I'll come back at sundown, but it'd be done by then. Man.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah. I can see Tommy the toothpick flipping you a quarter and going, "Put extra shine on the wheels."
Tommy the toothpick. Hate that guy.
Oh no.
So how are things going on in and around town? We've had some. Let me say this. We've had some interesting couple of days as far as traffic is concerned. The other day we had a whole like light pole get knocked down over by the Tractor Supply. We had some weird stuff going on here as of late. But how are things in general in and around the county, Mr. Franklin County Sheriff's Office?
Yes, so things have been a little weird this week. But outside of that, I think we talked about it a little bit last week. It's Read Across America Week.
Yeah.
And the members of the Sheriff's Office have been going out to all the schools that have invited us. And, man, have we been reading some books.
Yeah.
Good.
I was reading to Creed last night, and I told him, I said, buddy, I am so tired of reading books that rhyme.
Went through the whole Dr. Seuss library.
Yeah, I mean, I bet you, I don't have the exact number, but I would say we've probably read to 40 classes this week.
Awesome. Great job.
That's cool.
We love that, and I'm thankful for our boss. He really believes in community involvement, and he lets us go out and read to these kids and form those relationships, and it's incredible. We had such a good time. I got to read, several Dr. Seuss books. There's kind of a tradition now, if you guys know Miss Ackland at Clark Memorial. Do y'all know her?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So first grade, I go there. I think this is my 4th year of doing it. I go out there and I read Green Eggs and Ham.
Okay.
And I talk with the kids, and then I don't reveal that my name is Sam until after the book is over.
Cool.
So
I like that. That's really
fun.
cute.
Yeah. They love that. And
then he spends the rest of the afternoon trying to recruit them to the Scooter Syndicate.
That's true.
That's how his numbers have grown so rapidly.
That's absolutely true.
Been going to all these.
It all makes sense now.
Yeah.
All right.
So
schools.
we enjoy that, and it's not just me. We've had folks from patrol, investigations, the SROs have obviously read some books, and we just have a great time doing that. It's incredible. It's a great way to interact with the youth, and we love it. And we're thankful that we have those relationships with the schools, and we don't read just Read Across America Week. We do that throughout the year, and it's a lot of fun. It's a blast.
Syndicate for life.
That's right. I don't know if the folks could catch that on camera.
They did, yeah. It was right behind Joe when he did it.
I was going to say,
so
Johnny
great.
came in giving the double cobras. That was great.
What is the in dodgeball where they're like?
Yeah. Yes. Hit him with the double cobras.
So if you see Sammy D out in public, yeah. Oh, man.
We got to get a cool move like that. We're not cool enough to have a move like that.
We'll work on
first. You got to get scooters.
Yeah, we got to get we got to get our vehicles first.
True. It's got to be something to do with like hoagies.
Whoa.
No.
Nope.
We'll workshop that.
Yeah. Why don't you boys put a pin in that and come back to it later?
So speaking of reading, though, Mom talked about How Do Dinosaurs Say Goodnight. That was my go-to as a kid.
That's why you're such a dinosaur freak.
Listen, I have a new favorite book for kindergarten.
Oh, yeah?
And the book is called There's a Dragon in This Book, and it is awesome.
Really? I haven't even heard of that
Yep.
one. It's like a newer book or just one that you found?
It looks like it's newer. I checked some of the other schools. They didn't have it. They had it at North Lake, and it was awesome.
Well, fun.
Yeah. It's really interactive, too. Like, I had the kids doing all sorts of things to go along with the book. It was great.
How Do Dinosaurs Say Goodnight?
This is a classic.
I don't know if I've ever read that book.
It was akin to Give a Mouse a Cookie.
Right.
Sort of.
Jay Cool said Smokey Bear is at Deckard Elementary today. Ooh.
Really? That's interesting.
Might want to call Animal
cool.
Control.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what else you got going on outside of Read Across America Week?
I'm looking up the book to show Chewy because I know it's about his reading level. So
Yeah.
we're gonna.
That's about right. Are you guys still hiring a deputy?
So yes, we are still looking for detention deputies. So if somebody wants to apply, they can do that in person at the sheriff's office. And we're looking for motivated folks that maybe they only want to stay in corrections, or maybe they want to work their way into a patrol position. But we are looking, and we will be accepting applications there for the foreseeable future.
Huh. Very cool.
Very neat.
Yeah, so you talked about the crash there on the boulevard. It's been an interesting last 2 days. So Wednesday there was a pursuit from Madison County, Madison County, Alabama, that came up through Lincoln County and into our county, and we were glad we were able to help resolve that without any injuries or crashed vehicles. So that was a good one. Yesterday morning there was an interesting scenario. Grundy County arrested a gentleman for felony evading and reckless endangerment, a host of other charges, and they took him to Suwannee ER for treatment, and he was able to get away from the Grundy County staff and fled from the hospital. He stole a bike and from there and then went to a residence and broke in and stole some clothes, and we were able to get him in custody, and that started yesterday off with a bang.
Mhm.
But there's been a lot of things this week. Yes, we've been reading a lot of books, but we've also been doing a lot of police work.
Cool.
Well, you guys continue, even when you're reading across America, you continue to do the job, and we appreciate that, certainly. Let's get a quick break in here. When we come back, we will see if Sammy D's got any advice for Chewy as he ages into adulthood. I heard, was it when we were talking to Jeff over at Poultry Electric, he said 76 is like the average lifespan. I'm about to turn 38. That means I'm about to hit my midlife crisis, I think.
What kind of sports car are you going to buy?
A moped.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. We're on the same wavelength then.
But maybe Sammy D's got some advice for Chewy on the other side. And it's a What the Florida Friday. We're going to do it a little bit differently this morning. I found a new website that I think is going to be a lot of fun.
Okay.
So we'll do all that next. It is the starting lineup. ESPN Radio 1340, 1069, WCDT Winchester.
Marijuana today isn't what it used to be. Higher potency products, vaping devices, and edibles can increase the risk of dependence, anxiety, and impaired judgment. Understanding the risks matters. The Franklin County Prevention Coalition provides education and local resources to help our community make informed decisions. When we stay informed, we are stronger together and stronger without it. Learn more at fcpctn.org. This project is funded under a grant contract with the Tennessee Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Services.
Spring is here, and it's time to wear it out loud at T-Shirt Spot in Tullahoma. Whether you need custom tees for your business, school, team, or just something fun for the season, T-Shirt Spot has you covered. Literally. Fresh designs, bold colors, and quality you can feel. Stop by 909 South Washington Street in Tullahoma or check them out online at tshirtspot.com. T-Shirt Spot, where your spring style starts.
Hey neighbors, this is Johnny Hand from the Afternoon Handoff on ESPN Radio Winchester. And I just want to say thank you. It's only been a couple of months since we debuted my show, and you've been so supportive and so gracious to tune in every single weekday from 2 to 4, whether you're in the car, at work, at home, or streaming us wherever you may be. And a special thank you, of course, to the incredible guests who join me on the show. Those are huge reasons that this program is as fun and as engaging as it is. To our listeners and to our guests alike, thank you for helping make the Afternoon Handoff something special. And keep listening. ESPN Radio 1340, 106.9, WCDT, Winchester.
It's time for a local news break from the 931 Go News Center.
Franklin County Schools has announced 2 district-level job openings for the 2026-2027 school year. The district is currently hiring for a regular education behavior support coordinator for grades pre-K through 8 and a literacy coach serving grades kindergarten through 8. School officials say both positions will play a key role in supporting teachers, strengthening instructional practices, and helping students succeed across the district. Those interested in applying can view job details on the Franklin County Schools website or through the district's official Facebook page. In election news, the candidate field for the May 5th Franklin County primary election is now set following the close of qualifying and withdrawal deadlines. Important dates ahead of Election Day include April 6th, the voter registration deadline, and the early voting period, which runs from April 15th through April 30th. Early voting can take place at the Election Commission office inside the Franklin County Annex Building on Dinah Shore Boulevard in Winchester. Voting hours are 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. on weekdays and 8 a.m. to noon on the 2 Saturdays during the early voting period. The Republican Party ballot includes 5 contested races, including the county mayor's race, where Douglas Friend is challenging incumbent Chris Guess. Several county commission seats are also contested, along with the District 1 constable position. Multiple other races on both the Republican and Democratic ballots are uncontested. Independent candidates have also qualified to challenge primary winners in the August 6th general election, including races for county commission, sheriff, trustee, road commissioner, school board, and constable. Voters are encouraged to review their registration status and make plans ahead of the upcoming deadlines. For more details on these stories and more, visit 931go.com. Stay informed and stay connected to ESPN Radio Winchester.
When it comes to caring for your loved ones, choose a name you can trust. Inhabit Home Health in Winchester, located at 2068 Cowan Highway. We're here to provide compassionate professional care right in the comfort of your own home. From skilled nursing to therapy services, our team is dedicated to helping you or your loved ones achieve the best quality of life. Call Inhabit Home Health today at 931-967-0633 to learn more about our personalized care plans.
I don't know what to tell you. I know it's not much, but this is the best they've got. You're listening to the starting lineup on ESPN Radio, WCDT Winchester.
Here on the starting lineup, ESPN Radio 1340 1069 WCDT Winchester. Joe Abraham alongside Chewy. Sammy D in studio with us this morning. It is it's a What the Florida Friday, as it is each and every Friday. You've been staying out of trouble. I know you and the Scooter Syndicate.
We've been traveling around, and staying out of trouble. Absolutely, we've been we've been fighting crime.
Yeah, sure you have.
It's an incredible group of young men and women. They're going places, boys.
Well, we'll see if we can. I'm gonna throw some rocks in the parking lot.
I got rid of all the exploding pens.
I'm gonna throw some rocks in the parking lot, so next time you guys show up, all your syndicate friends will trip over the rocks.
You and your syndicate friends.
It's okay. It's okay. We've got we wear helmets. We're safe. So it's fine. We're going to be okay.
I'm going to get some of those kids over to the dark side.
Yeah, well, yeah, you're going to listen, whenever we get those mopeds, people are going to start seeing how cool it is to have a moped. Mm-hmm. And that's all I'm going to say.
My goal yesterday, we talked about it. My goal yesterday is to start a trend. That's what I said yesterday.
You know, there is a trend that's I'm even seeing them here, but a lot of other places, these e-bikes.
Okay, yeah. I've thought about this, but they're a little pricey.
They're very pricey.
Did you see Ford, though, came out with them now where they're like Mustang and Bronco e-bikes?
Yeah.
Can we not with the... A Mustang it's not a SUV, it's not an e-bike. A Mustang is a car.
It's a Mustang.
It's a Mustang.
I thought about it because the commute from here to work is like barely over 5 minutes.
We need to get this man a moped.
And some of those things are crazy powerful, y'all.
Yeah.
Like you gotta I think you could get hurt on one of those things.
Well, here's the other thing is we might not be able to afford 2 mopeds, so if we just get Chewy one, then he can pick me up on the way, I'll jump on the back and straddle him.
Well, no, we need to get a sidecar, remember?
Yeah, well, I don't know if we can afford that either. But I'll just jump on the back.
Yeah. Like Dumb and Dumber style.
Yeah, sure.
That's I can see it now.
All right,
and I can see Chewy going, "Just go, man."
So, I came across a new website. At least it's new to me, and it's just called FloridaMan.com.
Oh, okay.
Now, what I was going to do today is I was going to allow you guys, as we introduce this new website, I was going to allow you guys to choose the category, and then I was going to pick a story from that category and read the story from the category. Okay. So not that it would be a is this true or is this false per usual, but
just telling us about a wild one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. This is great.
Yeah, sure.
So for the first category, I'll let you guys choose from one of these three things. Do you want creeps? Do you want, since we're in the month of March, I can pull one out of the March category? Or do you want a food one? Which category do you want me to pull one from? March, food, or creeps?
What are you thinking, Chewy?
I like the timely one. March themed. Yeah.
We'll try March.
We're going to March. Okay. Let's see here. All right. This is a good one. Florida man gives Botox treatments without medical license. Drinks 4 Loko during consultations.
Oh, my God.
Jacksonville. A Florida man has been arrested after investigators say he was giving Botox procedures without the required medical certifications to do so. The Jacksonville Sheriff's Office launched an investigation after receiving a tip last month. Our detectives conducted an investigation and found several online videos showing Turin injecting clients with Botox and doing other treatments. He would do lip, chin, and cheek fillers, nose lifts, as well as any other Botox type of injections. He had several of these videos on different social media outlets in the internet showing the services that he provided. One advertisement that our investigators found was an all-day Botox and Bubbles event at a spa. Let's see. Well, I say doctor loosely, he says. Let's scroll down here. I want to get to the 4 Locos part. During the consultation with our undercover detective, Turin was seen consuming alcoholic beverages. This was during the talk with the undercover cop. As I mentioned before, there was a champagne and 4 Loko in the room that he would partake in for the Bubbles and Botox. Turin set up his injection kit, which contained syringes, needles, and vials. It also had some illegible labels that had writing on them from foreign countries. Goodness gracious.
Oh, my God.
Wow. This seems like a very tame Florida man story.
Dude, I don't know. He's injecting people with stuff
with Botox.
Yeah, with quote unquote Botox and drinking 4 Locos.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you guys have seen any of the stories that come out of Brazil, but what they're injecting
with the BBL and the stuff and the oil. So yeah,
I haven't heard any of that. I heard what they were injecting into the long jumpers during the Winter Olympics.
Well, basically the same thing.
Now.
All right. Let's do another category.
All right. So, is there just 3 categories, or did you just pick 3?
So those were there's way more than 3, but that was just the 3 that I picked there. Let's do 3 different ones. So we'll do. You can pick from superhero. Instead of March Madness, we'll go Meth Madness.
Okay.
Or Jerks. Superhero, Meth Madness, or Jerks?
I think we have to go Meth Madness.
Okay, I like it.
Also, is there an alligator category? We got to find that if there is.
Like a creature category?
There is an animals
there you go.
category.
Okay, we'll do that one next. But let's go Meth Madness.
All right, let's see here. Oh, we've already read this one. Florida man with all gas, no brakes, neck tattoo. Let's see. Okay. This is a good one. This guy's eyebrows are purple, by the way, in his mugshot.
That's impressive.
Wow. Florida man busted with meth, guns, and baby gator in truck.
Dude,
yep, I knew it.
That's awesome.
I knew it.
Collier County. The tale of the Florida man never fails to disappoint. In 2022, this reputation was further cemented with a particularly surreal incident. Picture this, a sunny day in Collier County, Florida. Local authorities found themselves in a situation that seemed straight out of a comedy movie script, one that included meth, guns, and a baby gator. It all started on a routine traffic stop. Little did the officers know that they were about to encounter a scene straight out of a Florida-themed caricature. As they approached the vehicle, they discovered a sight that left them in disbelief. Inside the truck, alongside the usual assortment of items one might expect in such situations, there was a live baby alligator lounging in a plastic tub as if it were the most natural thing in the world. But that wasn't all. According to the Collier County Sheriff's Office Facebook post, there were also 2 firearms and syringes loaded with meth. It was a bizarre combination of contraband that left the officers shaking their heads in disbelief. The story quickly became the talk of the town, with residents exchanging incredulous glances and chuckling at the audacity of the situation. The sheer randomness of finding a baby alligator, guns, and drugs together in one place struck a chord with the community. The picture of this dude is tremendous, actually. And he does have, like, purple eyebrows. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Beautiful.
checks out.
That checks out.
It's like a Baroque painting.
Yeah, I think this is this should be, you know what? This story should be like the Florida Creed. Like this is everything Florida.
This is why when you look up like ChatGPT for weird Florida man stories, this is why they're
He's a real guy.
Yeah.
They needed that. He should write a book.
What was that guy's name?
Let me go back here.
It's probably like Crash or something.
Oh.
And I like this website. I may have to go and check this thing out.
It sounds like a good time.
I don't know.
That's okay.
I'd have to click into the actual story. There's an actual Facebook post happened in Golden Gate Estates. Of course it did. All right. Let's do one more of these. We'll go with,
what did we say, creatures or something?
Animals.
We could do animals. We could do fights. Or we could do Florida women.
Ooh.
Oh, Florida woman story.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, my birthday is International Women's Day, so why don't we do that?
Okay. Florida women.
Okay. All right.
Let's see here. Florida woman calls 911 over stolen weed. No, that's not good enough. Some of these I can't. Some of these I cannot do. Okay, I can do this one. Still kind of gross, but I'll do it. All right. I don't know if you've ever been in this kind of a situation, Sammy D, but Florida woman tries to pee on a cop while being arrested on several charges.
Jesus.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are the charges for that specifically?
I don't know, but would that be considered like assault on an officer?
I think so.
I think so.
Yeah, sure.
He
says.
Florida woman tried to pee on a cop while being arrested last week for a domestic violence incident, was hit for an additional charge while in custody for allegedly running over a man months ago. It's just like when you arrest somebody and start going through the closet of Florida people, you're just going to find all kinds of skeletons. The woman, 20-year-old Serena Probus, was arrested.
Her last name's Lily Probus.
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 Was arrested about 12:30 a.m. Nothing good happens after midnight. 12:30 a.m. on January 1st after getting into a fight. Oh, that's a bad way to start the new year. With her sister-in-law during a New Year's party in the town of Holiday, the Tampa Bay Times reported. Probus was allegedly drunk and trying to drive away with her 6-month-old baby. Oh, geez. Her sister-in-law tried to stop her, and Probus ended up biting her hand, according to the report. Probus then began fighting with cops who responded to the scene, kicking out the window of a police car. Officers bound her legs with a hobble restraint, and Probus allegedly tried to urinate on them while they were restraining her. She was hit with domestic violence and battery on a law enforcement officer for the melee. She was while she was in jail for that, she was hit with a charge of aggravated battery with a deadly weapon for allegedly running down a man outside of a bar in Pasco with her BMW SUV. Oh, man.
This lady's a problem.
Yeah. Goodness gracious. So there you go. It wouldn't be assault. It's battery for peeing on a law enforcement officer.
That's interesting. Very fascinating.
Maybe she was just ticklish. Oh.
Playing devil's advocate.
I'm just this is a fun website. Some of these categories I can't even get into the category. I mean,
so I was looking up trying to find the guy's name from the meth guns and alligator story.
Yeah,
and funny enough, there is a law firm that is talking about his story, and the guy's name was Michael Morella.
Michael Morella.
Or Morolla. I'm sorry. And they were talking about it like they're the ones who defended him, and they may have gotten him off on the alligator charge.
Oh, man. My gosh. Oh, well, on the alligator charge.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Drop the alligator charge.
Okay.
Have you been in an incident involving an alligator? Like, I could totally picture the Better Call Saul commercial for that.
Oh, yeah. The info. Oh, yeah. Like that.
There is a whole gator category.
I knew it.
I'm Gator McCrafferty.
And there's 16 stories. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Officials. Florida man lets kids pet his alligator on leash.
What is going on?
It's just a normal Wednesday morning, boys.
It reminds me of that like herpetarium story that like Nate Bargatze had. Have you heard this one?
Mm-mm.
Where it was just some guy's house, and he just had like tons of reptiles there. Like a live alligator was just in a room with like a baby, like that thing that we use for Rosie, the baby gate. Like it was just behind a baby gate, and he just told him don't get close. He said it was like the 50s.
Well, if you go down to like any gas station in Florida, they have those things, or they got the baby alligators in the thing. You can hold them and stuff like that. I mean, it's just like what they do down there.
They're just everywhere.
Yeah, just in like a fish tank. There's baby gators.
So, are you an iguana kind of guy though? Would you try that?
Like holding an iguana?
No, like eating an iguana, because this is what they've been doing down there. Have you seen those videos?
Well, yeah, because they fall out of the trees.
They've been falling out of the trees, and then they grab them since they're still alive, and then keeps them fresh.
Fresh meat. No, I would not eat an iguana. Here's another question, though. You know when you go down to Florida, and each of my boys have one of these, the little alligator heads?
Yeah.
Where do they get all of those?
I guess it comes from where they're making the meat from. But you are right, and they're always like this big.
Yeah,
they're always like a baby alligator.
Yeah,
it's like where are you getting at?
Yeah,
that is a good question.
Serial alligator killers. I don't know.
Maybe they got alligator farms down there, like we got chicken farms.
Maybe. Well, are they pests? Do you know what I mean? Like, is there like a quota for them? Because like around here, like they want people to go and hunt the deer at a certain season because they become pests for like farmers and ranchers and whatnot.
Have you ever seen the show Swamp People?
Yeah.
To go around shooting alligators?
Yeah, so like is that what they do? They just have alligator kill squads on their fan boats. You know what I mean?
Probably.
That'd be a good Disney movie. Like that they would be the villains. It's like about an alligator family trying to live in Florida, and like they're dodging like the kill squad rednecks on the boats. That I could totally see that. Because the parents get killed in the beginning and that starts the redemption arc. See, it writes itself.
Oh my gosh. Speaking about that, in some of the parishes in Louisiana, they have folks that go out and hunt rats.
Rats?
Yes.
They're probably the size of Rosie.
Oh, yeah, you got a point, yeah. Like it's like almost the size of a small cat kind of rat thing. Yeah.
And they're along the waterways and stuff, they'll go out and ride those, and because they're causing a lot of problems down there.
Really? Yep. Really neat. I know in Florida they had a problem with those African rats. Have you seen these? Where you have to have a leash on them when you're in public. They're that big. Yeah.
What?
This is a real thing. Like you can get like the little tiny Chihuahua leash. Look it up. It's like African-sized rats in Florida. These massive. Have you? Okay. Look at it.
It is like the size of a chihuahua.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Look at that thing. It's like the size of your head.
And it's part of the pet trade. With you know how they have like
It's like the size of a squirrel, basically.
Well, they have like anacondas in Florida now because they came from like the pet trade, like the boa constrictors,
black
all that.
market.
Yeah, and that's what's been happening with the rats is they've been letting them go.
Yeah,
and they've just been ruining the ecosystem.
There's also folks that are getting paid to go out and catch the invasive or the non-natural snakes.
Yeah,
I should call them.
I think like lionfish too. Like there are guys who go out there just all day, just go scuba diving and just spear lionfish, and they put them in like a special tube so they don't get stung by them. It's really neat stuff. We should get a guy on here who does that. You know what I mean?
Sure. Get right on it.
I'm just curious. I just want to know about it.
We need the Florida version of Steve Irwin who goes down and you know,
wrangles meth heads.
He would be
well, meth heads, lionfish, invasive snakes.
Someone said that
Steve McFarland.
There you go.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah. Someone said that Steve Irwin's Wario was Joe Exotic. And I was like, there has to be a guy in Florida who's like evil Steve Irwin. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yes.
he's like he owns the alligator farm or something. But I would love to see that.
When is Joe Exotic getting out of jail?
I don't know if he is, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't think he is. Is he still alive? Didn't he have cancer?
No, well, he might, but he's still alive now. He asked Trump for a pardon last year.
It seems like something Joe would say to try and raise money.
I have cancer. Yeah.
He's battling prostate and lung cancer.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
No.
There you go.
Still serving his 21-year prison sentence.
21 years.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Anyway.
Yeah, I don't think he's getting out, boys.
No, probably not anytime soon. So, do you have any recommendations for our boy getting older?
Yeah, I was sitting here thinking, you know, turning 30's it's a big thing, right? So your 20s are great, 30s are good, but the 30s get you a little closer to the 40s, and that's where things kind of start to go downhill.
It gets ugly in the 30s.
Yeah. So
thanks for the vote of confidence. I'm real happy
So-
about this.
It's all downhill from here.
Yeah. So here's some things you're going to look, you're not quite there, but once you hit 30, you need to start planning for it.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you get up from a chair, you have to make some sort of noise, whether it be a groan or something. Okay.
He's already got that one down.
Yeah. And you got to walk with a little bit of a limp for the first couple of steps, just till you get your
that's a good one.
Get
Good
your
point.
legs
Yeah,
going.
yeah. Okay.
Right.
All right.
All right. So you're gonna need to start getting up at about 40. That's the sound. Oh, that's the sound. So you're gonna need to get up for absolutely no reason about 4:30 or 5 o'clock.
Okay.
And you're gonna have to start drinking lots of coffee.
And
lots of coffee.
He said black coffee exclusively too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to go straight black.
Yeah, you got to go straight back. Also, you're going to have to start peeing multiple times a night.
Yeah,
Yep.
that one was brought up a few times in the chat. Getting
Yeah.
up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, at least 10 trips.
Oh, Jesus Christ! You all right?
No, I don't do that.
Oh, okay. But you're saying just be prepared.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
The nice thing, your insurance might go down. Your car insurance might go down.
That would be nice. Yeah. So it's not. So you're saying it's not too bad, but be prepared.
It's pretty much like 98% bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
2%.
Well, I'm glad we can clear that up.
You gotta,
2% good.
You might want to start checking your hairline.
Dude, it already. I've already got the widow's peak. It's there.
And you're gonna need to get a. You're gonna need to get a trimmer for your nose hair.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even think of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Your nose hair and your ear hair is just gonna start growing wild for no reason.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Katie's got to keep my my ear hair trimmed back. It's
Good
bad.
I didn't see. Now that one actually frightened me. I wasn't even joking about that one. I didn't even know that.
Yeah. Let's see what else.
Ben Gay. Get some Ben Gay. Or what's the other stuff? The Icy Hot.
Icy Hot.
Ooh,
Icy Hot.
on my back especially because now I'm like even now like you sit for a little too long and your back starts hurting. Then it's like the whole day.
I got to get so I got to go see Doc today. I need Katie to help me get in front of Dr. Shapiro. My back is
You know,
killing me.
I'm of the age now where I was just walking.
Yeah.
No uneven ground, nothing. Boom, ankle hurts for no reason.
Yeah.
It's like I didn't have a misstep.
No. That's what Brett Crabtree, he said.
Yeah, that's what he said. It just out
he's
of
like,
nowhere.
you got to go see a doctor because his ankle's just hurting him.
Yeah.
A couple of weeks ago, I was at church and I started shooting a basketball with the kid. Killing me. Don't know why. I mean, it's shooting a basketball for 10 minutes.
Yeah. And here's something else. Once you hit 30, you can just hurt yourself in your sleep for no reason.
Just waking up in the middle of the night.
Oh, yeah.
You're
You're
just
just gonna-
like, well, I need to go to the hospital this morning, actually.
You're just going to wake up and your leg's going to hurt, your hip's going to hurt, your arm's going to hurt.
Well, I'll tell y'all fellas how it is on Monday. We'll see.
He'll come in and he'll be straight up old dude on Monday.
I'll have
He just makes full
a
transition over the weekend.
No, he won't.
Wearing the New Balance shoes and everything.
No walker.
No walker?
No, you got to come in on a hover round. That's your solution. He gets no moped. He's on a hover round.
I do it too, dog. I put some wicked spinners on that.
Hey, have you seen those where they turn those up and give them the beans?
Oh,
like
yeah.
They will absolutely fly.
You watch.
It's probably not safe, but
No, but that's not the point.
that's right. You're a member of the Hoagie Rollers.
Exactly.
Hoagie Rollers. You
Safety
guys don't listen to rules.
No, safety doesn't register with us.
Yeah.
Well, I don't even think we wear helmets. I don't know yet.
I don't even know what a helmet is.
Yeah, we don't have a moped, but when we do, I don't think I've had a
when
helmet.
we do.
But if we get one.
But if we get one, you guys better watch out.
Just put one of the football helmets on. Right around with the football helmet on.
I would love that. Just see you.
You just see my beard like sticking out of the front of it.
No. It's not like that. It's blowing back and
Oh, yeah.
around. Just out the bottom of
Like
the
a-
face mask.
Just like Davy Jones. Just
Yes.
All right, for Sammy D and Chewy, I am Joe Abraham. I'm going to go get my back work done. Have a tremendous weekend, everybody. Coming up next, it is Reliable Rentals Swap and Shop later today. Make sure to tune in for the afternoon handoff with Johnny Hand. We will be back on Monday. And, oh, by the way, don't forget, this weekend, if you're looking for something to do tomorrow, you can go on out to the Demolition Derby. The Mad Dog Demo Derby is up at the Shelbyville. What is that arena up in Shelbyville? I don't know. It's not Calsonic Arena anymore. They named it after the metal company. But yeah, it's up there.
All right.
The arena.
The arena.
Just
the
say
one,
the arena.
The one that they had put a bunch of money into. So yeah, go check that out. That's where we're going to be tomorrow. I'm dragging Chewy up there for his birthday.
That's awesome. We went. We took the kids up there to go see a monster truck show.
Yeah,
Nice.
It's a good time. All right, we'll get out of here. Have a great day, everybody. It is ESPN Radio 1340 1069 WCDT Winchester.
Spring is in the air, and so are fresh new savings at Furniture Merchandise Outlet, FMO, right here in Tullahoma. Ready to refresh your space? From living rooms and bedrooms to dining sets and mattresses, FMO has the styles you want at prices you'll love. No long waits, no sticker shock. Just take it home today. Visit them at 105 North Jackson Street in Tullahoma or browse anytime at FMOTN.com. Furniture Merchandise Outlet, where spring cleaning turns into a spring upgrade.
Hey folks, I'm Johnny Hand from WCDT, the home for Franklin County Athletics. From Friday night football to every big game in between, we're proud to bring you all the action that